All right, everyone, here we go with the week of November 2nd through the 8th, 2025. What actions are they likely to take? Well, after yesterday's reading, I don't know. I suspect some hiding in the wings. Let's get a theme energy here. I'm not going to do a pre-shuffle, but let's at least see what the cut cards think. Well, there you are. The Queen of Pentacles. Wow. The Seven of Cups and the Ten of Cups. I mean, again, it ties with yesterday beautifully. What actions they going to, I don't know. I think they're just going to dream about you. There you are sitting in the woods. I mean, I don't know. I don't think they feel comfortable coming towards you. I think somebody's waiting for the right moment. It could be that. But they're dreaming. The right moment is any moment. I mean, now, go. There you go. There's your right moment. I mean, I don't know. Let's go. Let's shuffle the deck here. Let's see where we're at. It's a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here, you found Steve's Love Tarot, you're here for a reason. This reading is timeless. Whenever you find it, you're meant to find it. I know it's a weekly reading, but I'm not a fucking time lord, all right? There's no timestamps here. There's text at the top of the description explains why there's no timestamps here, because everything is energy and everything is connected. Life isn't about timestamps. Every reading is different. There's like things feedbacking off, all kinds of stuff. Let me worry about that. You watch the reading. I'll put the sign names here, but I'm not your astrologer. This ain't your horoscope. All right? Straight up energy reading. About 9 out of the 12 will resonate with you. Starts with Aries, ends with Pisces. Position 1, position 12. That's how I look at it. All right? Take it for what it's worth. Take what resonates. I would say generally, give or take, about 9 out of the 12 have something for you. All right? Especially the spots where you guys show up in the reading. That's it. Death card. Overall energy. On the moon. Something you didn't know is coming to light. Okay? I think somebody, I don't know if they say it. I don't taste communication in the energy. I'll go one more. Yeah, no, I don't think they say it. I think you figure something out that you didn't know. I think somebody's actions or lack thereof show you how much they love you. Okay? And there's a Queen of Cups underwater there. For me, that's important. The redhead. All right. Let's do it. We're clarifying with the witches. Randomly at the bottom is a Fool. It's a good sign, right? Off to a good start. I think we opened yesterday with hope. I think we did. Wasn't it a star card over here? All right, let's see where we go. What are we opening with today? The Emperor. Of course we are. Because that's who's hoping, right? It has to be the Emperor. Of course it does. That's who's hoping. All right. Let's clarify. Why is the Emperor here? Got to get the first card right or it fucks everything else up after it. Okay, there we go. All right. Emperor, why is he here? One is the loneliest number, that's for sure. 2 can be as bad as 1. But 1's the loneliest number. Somebody's lonely. This energy is very lonely. I'm just going to say that. I know you might, I know your person's super cool. No, Steve. Right, even super cool people get lonely. You know. All right. It's fine. All right, let's go. Emperor, why is it here? What did I just say? It's the 5 of Cups. Somebody's very sad, it can read 1,000 different ways. I read it as lonely. It can be. But it could be sad. It could be regretful, remorseful. I don't know. It feels like lonely to me. She seems, I'd go up and ask her if are you okay? Right? And I wouldn't just go up to her because she's not wearing a top. Honestly, I would go find out. I have deep empathy. I would go find out if she's okay. The fact that she's not wearing a top would definitely get me there quicker. It's a motivating factor, but what's on top? I don't joke about anything that's not in the energy here. This person, okay, that means something. All right, 3 of Pentacles. Somebody wants a partner. Somebody wants a friend. What's that show on TV? Farmer Wants a Wife? Right, there you go. Emperor Wants a Wife. Okay, why is the 3 of Pentacles here? Wheel of Fortune. It's an energy. It's what I said yesterday. I know this is what actions they're going to take, and I'm getting to that. It's somebody wants They want stuff to just fall in their lap. They don't want to put in the work, right? This is the wheel of fortune, right? I want success and I want a partnership and whatever, but I'm hoping it just shows up at the door, right? It's not, I mean, they've got you mistaken with a pizza, I think. What's the bridge? The strength card. There's a lot of lust here. It's what I said about her not wearing a top being the motivating factor for me. They don't want to get up and come towards you. They would rather you just came to them, but somebody here wants some. They want something. My guess is with the lusty energy around that, they want some. This is definitely a romantic connection. I will say that. All right? If it's not, we better get some therapists involved. And maybe the police. Taurus, position 2. Ace of reconciliation. Ace of reconciliation. It is. It's an ace of fucking swords. Somebody's thinking about reconciling with you. Oh, isn't that nice? Doesn't that tie nicely to the Virgo thing I said where you guys showed up the other day in position 6 in the Friday reading and I said somebody's making unilateral decisions for you? I remember that. I wrote it down. I have to remember it. Somebody's thinking about reconciling with you. Oh, well, isn't that swell? Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you so much for reconciling with me. Oh, good Lord. Unbelievable. I do declare. Fucking hell. All right. The Ace of Swords. I don't know why I made you a Southern Belle, but I did. You do declare. Okay, all right. Ace of Swords. They're thinking about reconciling. Well, good for you. I got a lot of people that think about reconciling with me. It sounds like their problem. If I ain't thinking about it too, it ain't happening. I still wish to this day, and I will always wish, that people would get the point that if I haven't called you in 30 years, I probably don't want to talk to you. Right? No, I got your number. I didn't lose it. Thanks for giving it to me again, but no, I've had it the whole fucking time. All right, crossed here is the 7 of Pentacles. Somebody's just thinking, I don't know. Somebody feels like it's time. It's time. I'm gonna get back together with Steve's viewer. You can't just decide that on your own. What's on top? The 2 of what? Come on. Why am I your second favorite? I'm reading the energy first, then I'm throwing the cards. I mean, I could get something that's completely off from this. No, I'm not. 2 of Wands. They're setting plans. They got their mind set on you. I'm getting together with Steve's viewer. We're going to reconcile. Really? Does Steve's viewer know about that? Well, Steve probably told them. Oh, okay. Why is the 2 of Wands here? Knight of Swords. Here they come. Come on. Fucking hell. You can't make this. I'm not even going to pull a bridging energy. I don't want to. Oh, I don't even want to know. Fuck me. I pulled it anyway. It's a fucking devil. Of course it is. It's this little voice on your shoulder that says, no, they want to hear from you. I get this shit all the time. I'm not making that shit up there. I hear from people who think I lost their number. I didn't lose shit. I just didn't call. All right? Just somebody here just wants, they're coming. They got something to say. We're going to, if I say it, it'll fix everything kind of a thing. Oh, it's this devil, this delusional devil. It's the same devil that came up in a recent reading. Same thing we've been talking about, right? That makes you believe certain things. May have been an extended, I don't know, or may have been the, I don't know what reading it was. I have no fucking idea. I just remember a devil. Somewhere I remember it. Anyway, probably was an extended. God. Fucking hell. Gemini, position 3. Look, it's our guy from yesterday. Wasn't he part of it? I don't know where he came out yesterday, but I know he was there. Somebody keeps, okay, this person's trying to reach out to you. They keep getting thwarted. Okay? Somebody's trying to reach out to you and they keep getting thwarted. Cock blocked. Somebody's getting in the way. Okay? Well, I mean, if it happens to be a crow, I can tell you they're easily distracted with shiny objects and pizza. Or food of any kind, really. Although they don't seem to like breakfast cereal, strangely enough. know what it is. The crows around here anyway won't eat Cheerios. I had a box of Cheerios that went stale. I dumped it out for them, thinking I was helping them out. It sat there until people came and cleaned it up a few days later. You know, they flew down and looked at it. And I went, okay. I mean, admittedly, the quality has gone down. They are having to source their stuff. They've had to admit that they're having to source their stuff from other sources. So yeah, quality has gone down a bit, but it must have gone down a lot if the crows don't even want it. You know, I mean, I'm just saying. Five of Swords, why is it here? So this person's trying to reach out to you, but they keep getting thwarted. Okay. It's crossed by that. Who do I always say controls your person? I shit you not. It's a King of Wands. It is. In the environmental energy, it's a King of Wands. This King of Wands, watch your monthly reading. This fucker keeps showing up. Who is your person? You know, I mean, it's insane. Now, this might be future influence. It could be for some of you, somebody, but this is the same energy I always get for this Gemini thing. This person is jammed up. I picture this person in a tower. Like, you know, I don't know, Rapunzel or something like, I mean, I don't know. What's on top? They're just held captive. The Four of Cups. They're trying to reach out, but they can't. Somebody's very, I don't want to say depressed. Why is that here? Yeah, the Queen of Wands. Somebody's not thinking deep enough and hard enough about this. They could get past this King of Wands if they tried. They can. But something's getting in the way, a hierophant. It could be a marriage. It could be a family situation. It's something on their side. It could be a religious. You have a religious difference between the two of you. Something in your beliefs. You have a cultural difference between the two of you, right? I mean, those things are tough to get past. You know, I've been in those situations, and I've told you before, I've shared the benefit of my experience. It can be very tricky. You know, if it's a situation where my daddy has to accept you, and daddy doesn't accept you, there isn't a whole lot you can do unless the person who's in it says, well, normally daddy needs to accept, but this time, you know what? Fuck it, this is for me. But that rarely happens, you know. Okay, so proceed with caution here. They're trying to reach you, but they can't, so they probably won't. Okay, I wouldn't expect to hear from this person. The King of Wands is in the way. Watch your monthly reading, because I don't think he's in the way for long. All right, I don't. I think your connection with this person is more powerful than their connection with the King of Wands. Okay, that's what I think. That's the way the energy flows, anyway. Watch your monthly reading. That's all I'll say. November 2025. For people watching this like 5 years in the future. Right. It's November 2025. Go fucking find it. All right. Right here. Cancer, the hot spot of the connection cycle. Slice number 4 of our 12 slice pie. It bookends position 1. My lonely Empler. I called him an Empler. How about that? Here you are. The Empress. Yeah. All right. I mean, come on. I'm not going to ask you why I'm your second favorite again. I mean, you can't plan this stuff. I mean, it is Scorpio season. I hulk up a little bit. But even I'm like, what the fuck, you know? I mean, offline too. I've been calling shit left and right, you know. My wife won't take me to the movie. She's afraid I'm going to give the whole movie away and we'll get beat up in the parking lot. I mean, I get it. The Empress. Why is it here? Or is it the Empress? I don't know. Why is the Empress here? So you guys are reflecting as the Empress in this reading for sure. You got the lonely Emperor over here. Somebody very, very lusty after you. Right? And I think, pay attention to my recent Soulmate Journey reading because I don't think you care. 8 of Cups crossing it. You just want to be happy. There's just this... You're walking away. The environmental, your urge is to go, you know what? I think this person's trying to, I'll sum it up. I'll make it simple. Somebody's trying to get your attention. You know they're trying to get your attention and you don't care. All right? I don't think you do. Or you won't in the future. I don't know. Anyway, great tits. Best tits in the tarot. And you know it. And they know it. All right? What's on top? 9 of Cups. See? You could do it for you. It's all what I got in this soulmate journey reading. Basically, it's coming out differently, but the energy is the same. Why is that here? The Five of Wands. You don't have time for ain't got time for no jibber jabber, right? Ain't got time for conflict. Ain't got time for whatever. If anything gives you a lick of trouble in the energy of this week, you're done with it. You're moving on to stuff that gives you that you like better. Okay. Also, some of you may start eating healthier this week. That's possible too. I was drawn to the fruit, right? If you realize, well, I mean, I like eating all this other crap over here, but it's killing me. Yeah, you start eating better. Well, that's fine. I know I had to do it a while ago. It takes a little bit to kick in, but I'll tell you what, once you do, you'll feel way younger, I'm telling you. I wasn't this healthy when I was 25. I was smoking a pack a day at 25, but I wasn't this healthy. I'll tell you, I didn't feel this good. And 25 was a while ago. The Magician is the bridging energy here. You'd be surprised what some uncle oxidants and vegetables can do for you. You're changing this energy engine. It isn't. It isn't. You're changing, this energy isn't. And I think you're hyper aware of the differences between you and someone else. You still care about them, but I think those differences are starting to weigh on you. It doesn't have to be your long lost runner. This is somebody you got a soul connection with this week. They become a thing. Again, I'm not a Time Lord. It might be next week or the week after. Giving you an honest read here. You're changing and someone else is. It's the most common reason people get divorced and stuff like that. You grow in different directions, right? Or one person stays the same and the other person changes. I mean, that's what it is. Leo, position 5, the Leo soap opera. Yeah. I said yesterday, I think this person's thinking about you in a hot manner. I did. I said it. I said spank bank. I know I did. It was just a way of describing it. But yeah, somebody here is using your energy. They're using your energy to be happy in their toxic situation. So what are they doing this week? What actions are they going to take? They're going to take your energy and have their way with it. Right? Somebody else in a toxic situation, most of the time in the Leo soap opera, the person's married or in a relationship. Somebody else is banging your person, but they're thinking about you. They feel like it's you. They close their eyes and it's Steve's viewer. That's what I'm saying. Doesn't have to be another person either. It might just be they're stuck in the situation. It's a family thing. And a toy is banging them or something or whatever. Or they close their eyes, spank bank it. I mean, I don't know. It could be that. It just feels very intimate to me. And I don't always read that energy that way, even though that card is fairly intimate. I think you're going to pick up on it. I think your energies are intertwined. I'm drawn to the hair, right? The way it kind of ties everything together. I think you'll pick up on it. If you find yourself getting excited for no apparent reason, right? That's probably what's going on. You're picking up on their energy. Why is the Lovers here? Boom. It's crossed by the Tower. Yeah. Somebody has to live where they have to live. They have to deal with something however they need to deal with it. They're doing what they need to do. All right? The environmental energy is encouraging this person to make some changes. I don't think they are. Karma. Right? There you go. Why is that here? And the Knight of Wands. It's an in and out energy. It's a pleasurable energy. Again, it's somebody's not fulfilling their destiny, and as they're not living to their soul's true purpose, and as they're finding ways to skirt around it, and every time they do that, the tower falls on them. Something's about to go wrong for this person. They're about to have to make some changes. Right? In and out, back and forth. This person goes with you. They're going to reach out to Steve's viewer. They're not. They're not. They're not. Back and forth. Always. Tower always falls on. We always get some kind of big card with this person. Hell, this whole reading's got the death card right there. Virgo, position 6. Sometimes by wild cards, sometimes you guys show up here. I said the other day somebody's making unilateral decisions. I wrote down you got the world. All right? I always tell you I wrote it down because I forget most of this shit. Right? But I write down a few of the key spots. And what's interesting is this, I know, was over here in Scorpio. I'm going to put it here. So that means Scorpio's going to get some more information today. I like that. I can't wait. They had the drama queen yesterday. I wrote that one down because I wanted to see where that played out. I'm glad that didn't show up there again. 3 swords. I think you need to be careful about allowing things to happen to you. All right? I think you need to be careful about that. There's a risk. This is you guys showing up again. It's a future, but it's a future that you can change. All right? I'm showing it to you now. You have a time machine, in effect. Right? It's a future that you can change. We'll get some more info here. Chill out. It's no big deal. This happens a lot when we let other people make decisions for us, or when we get blindsided. Happens all the time. We end up in 3 swords. I've said many times, allow for the fact anytime you make a new friend that they're going to screw you over. Just allow for it. That's all. And then move on. Make your new friend, go about your business. And then if they screw you over, it's better for you psychologically to say to yourself, see, I knew it. Then you feel really good. We all love saying, I told you so. There you go. You get to say it to yourself. See, I knew it. Right? But if you don't have to say that, you do. But if you don't get that opportunity, if you just get blindsided, then you're devastated. Oh my God, they were terrific. I didn't see it coming. Well, that's on you if you didn't see it coming. There's an easy way around that. Always allow for it. Why is the 3 of Swords here? Why is this a future influence for my people? It's crossed by the 7 of Pentacles. It feels like it's supposed to happen. It's like a divine timing energy, but and there's the Tower. I was looking at the Tower after with that. You have to. It's almost like it's saying. Is it saying that? Yeah. There's the Queen of Cups. Again, my desert queen. Why is that here? And the Sun. Let someone think they're getting away with something. Make sure you're aware. I mean, it ties to everything I've said to you while I was shuffling. It's just sort of, I'm going to twist the words a little bit. I'm going to twist it up. Someone is acting unilaterally behind the scenes, making a decision for you. Just play along. Let them. You're being made aware of that. Let them think that they're getting away with it if you want to come out on top. If you're in denial about that, well, nobody in my world would do that, Steve. I've got the best people around me. Okay. Then that's your future. I'd rather this was. Okay? That's all I'm saying. Do what you want to do. I'm just reading the energy. All right? You're not always going to like what I have to say. That's going to be especially true. I've decided to come back in 2026, so I am going to be here. It's going to be a hell of a ride. We getting into the soulmate cycles, picking up steam. It's picking up energy. It's getting stronger and stronger as we go. So any older DMs are going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy town. All right? Yes. All right. Anyway, I want that to be your future. Let them think they're getting away with it. All right? Just allow for the fact. Anyway. All right, Libra, position 7. I know you want to deny it, whatever. It's fine. The Devil. You know what? Before I shuffle this away, the 6 of Cups is the bridging energy there. There's something that's happening here. This person doing this. Either, for some of you, it either reminds you of something that happened in the past, or it will benefit you in the future. So remember what happens here. Everything that's ever happened or ever will happen has already happened. It's all happening at once. It's all there. Think of it like a cassette tape or a record album. Those are the easiest analogies, right? If you're listening to the first song, all the other songs are there. You're just not there yet. You're just sort of rolling through it. That's why there's some people have a theory, including me, that we just repeat. We just go back and keep going around and around. Everything is sort of a construct. That being said, this is something here that whatever's happening right now, it might be a past that you'll want to go back to, so try to document some of it, okay? Whatever it is. Keep a little journal for a month or a couple of months or a year or so. I don't know. All right, if this is for you, which is for about greater than 80% of you. It's going to be wise to document what's happening right now in your life, all right? That's it. I have to say that. Okay, to be responsible here. All right, the devil. Libra, position 7, the devil. Well, this is interesting. I don't remember what you got yesterday, but I'm guessing it was an angel of some kind, which would be like temperance, the star, the devil, or the Hierophant, right? This here is, I think you did get the Hierophant. I'm pretty sure you did. Someone once viewed you as the devil, and I think they're showing up. I don't know what else to tell you. You might view them as one now. I don't know. Ace of Cups. Yeah, somebody's coming back around again. Someone who once viewed you as the devil is coming back around again, and now I think you see something in this person that's a little off. Okay, what's on top? The Hermit, yeah. Again, something setting off your spidey sense about this person. Why is that here? The star. One of the cards I just called out, right? I don't like throwing the word destiny around in a weekly reading. This is too small of a read to do that, but I will say I'm drawn to the ties that bind. You've got some karmic debt with this person. You helped them out with some. Now they're helping you out with some. Let them do it. Okay? Your spidey sense, your intuition is going to tell you that this person's bad news. Keep that in the back of your mind, but let play out whatever's happening. Make your own decisions. Do what you want to do. All right? What's the bridge? Yeah, the Queen of Swords. Yeah. I would let it play out if I were you. There's still something. They're coming back to clear out some of these clouds for you. All right? Fill in a missing piece, if you will. Okay? That's fine. Okay. Oh, whoa. Okay, Scorpio, calm down. Scorpio, what card wants to talk? It's like got legs. Okay. 7 of Wands. All right, now we're finally here at my hot Scorpios. Oh, my. Someone attached to you is going to accuse you of being... why do you always get this? I want to make sure I'm right. I was going to say accuse you of being elitist, a snob, a know-it-all, being the puppet master. I mean, I don't know how else to phrase it. It feels like that. High and mighty. Girl with incredible hair. Look at you with your fucking hair, right? I mean, I don't know. I would do that hairstyle if I thought I could get away with it. I don't think I could get away with dreads. I don't think I could do that. It's very, very, very Counting Crows of me, right? Let's see where we go here. The 7 Wands. Why is it here? It's crossed by the Page of Wands. Somebody's very immature. Very immature. Very immature. What's on top? Page of Cups. All pages here. Why is that here? 8 of Wands. Yeah, it's communication. I get it, universe. Thank you. What's the bridge? And the 9 of Pentacles. You'd be best just to cast this person. I think you think of this person as a real friend. I don't think it's a love. Like, I don't think you're banging them. I got 2 pages here. Feels more like a friend. I don't think these 2 are hitting it. Right? I hope the fuck not. Somebody need to call their parents if they are. Right? But, I mean... I feel like this is a friend who's they're just too much. It's time for you to send them packing, and they're going to think you're an asshole for doing that. It's okay. You don't need their energy around you. It's toxic on some level. All right? So, again, make your own decisions. This might be near future influence for you, but, this is a drama queen energy like I told you the other day. Doesn't matter. You could have a great time with this person. They'll find an excuse to make it a bad time, to create drama, right? You just don't need it. It's time to liberate yourself from this energy, and you are saying it. You're ready for something new. You are. Okay, all right. Let's go. You used to have fun with this person, I think, but I don't think it's fun anymore. All right. That applies across the board. It is what it is. You can stop taking calls from family members too if it's a cousin or something like that. Don't get blinded by that word. You could just be not available. You don't have to, whatever. You can say, well, I'm going to be out of town for a while. Bye-bye. Lie like a little teenager. Whatever you need to do. For your own mental sanity, sometimes it is for the greater good. The little white lie sometimes is okay, energetically. It's a black and white energy. It's a black and white universe. Good, bad, binary, yes, no, on, off, good, bad, right? Sometimes a little white lie is beneficial. Right? If it's for the greater good, it is what it is. Why cause a whole family problem when you could just say, I'm going out of town, I'm not going to be home for a while, and then get your sanity? There you go, piece of cake. Do what you need to do here. But I think for some of you, you might be just telling this person off. I'll tell you what. All right, let's go. You certainly wouldn't want to tell your depressed friend that they look ugly in an outfit, right? That wouldn't be very good. It'd be the truth, but it wouldn't be very good. You lie. A little white lie. You say you look good. That is for the greater good. Because the other way goes way out of balance and they throw themselves off a building. It's just not worth it. That's terrible. That brings nothing but bad karma on you. Why would you say that, right? Sagittarius, position 9. Sometimes separate from the cycle, sometimes part of it. 8 of Wands. Got communication coming. Communication. Here it comes. Incoming. Why is that here? I don't remember. I may have said this yesterday. I don't remember your monthly reading. I did not write down anything. Were you the one with the person who takes advantage of you? Was that your monthly reading? I'm going to assume it was. If I'm wrong, it doesn't matter. I'm not going to spend too much time on it. But it feels to me like someone's going to ask you for a big favor and you're going to feel like you need to do that favor. I am telling you, make your own decisions. I'm translating the energy for you. You do not need to do that big favor. Okay? Whatever it is. I think I said yesterday they might ask to move in or something like that. Hey, you don't owe this energy anything. The 8 of Pentacles. I'm a big proponent in teaching a man or woman, a person, to fish rather than just handing them a fish. I'm a big proponent in that. That's where innovation comes from. That's where wisdom comes from. That's how people get smarter, right? You just hand them the answers and there's nothing gained. In fact, we tend to forget it. Proof is in the pudding, where wisdom has gone the way of a dinosaur in society. When ever since we got the internet, ever since we have all the information in the world at our fingertips, we should be the smartest people who ever lived on the fucking planet, and we're not. The wisdom it's hard to find. Because when the information's just there, you figure you don't need to waste your energy remembering it. You could just go back to it and look it up again sometime. That's the logic. That's the basic psychology. Somebody here is doing that. I'm saying all that because somebody here doesn't want to put in the work. And they want to just come to you, right? Oh, I don't need this job. I'll just call Ma. Or I don't need this job. I'll just call Steve's viewer. Or I don't need, that's what I'm saying. It's a bit of that. I'm not saying anything that's not part of the energy. Take it for what it's worth to you. Could be future influence. All right? If it's a child, it could be one you don't even have yet. I don't know. Remember what I said, Empress. You're the go-to, right? You're the go-to person, right there. Attractive energy. Oh, can always get the Empress will do it, right? What was that Life commercial back in the day? Let's give it to Mikey. He'll eat anything, right? Remember that kid? He would eat the Life cereal. He died or something. No, he didn't die. I don't know. I got him mixed up with somebody else. It's all that pop culture myth and all that kind of stuff. Anyway, you're Mikey in this analogy. They just give it to you. Why is that here? 2 of Pentacles. Bridge, Ace of Swords. Somebody just keeps coming back round and round and round and round. It's getting too hot for you to handle. Why? Because the favors get bigger and bigger and bigger each time. Happens all the time with people. If you give the average person, which you're not, I'm sure you're here, right? The average person isn't watching tarot readings, isn't reading horoscopes, doesn't know about the universe or any of that, doesn't even know about unicorns, for fuck's sake. But look, the average person, you give them an inch, they'll take a fucking mile. They'll run with that fucker, Like a 6-pound bass with the drag wide open. They'll run with it. It's getting a little hot. The favors are getting a little big here. All right? Pay attention to your monthly reading. And remember, it could be future influence. I'm not a time lord. There's no time. Our clocks don't appear in the energy. All right? Our cardboard calendars aren't there. All right? Capricorn, position 10. 9 of Cups. Are you agreeing with me? I have a parrot that agrees with me, so it must be right. 9 of Cups. You get what you want here. Something about this week you find very fulfilling and nice. I get that over here too. The Cancerians, you probably have a pretty good week here. In position 4, a lot of you will. Provided you don't get bogged down with other people's shit and energies and favors. Right? Well, that's a big ask. Yeah, it's a big ask. I think you get what you want, but it comes with a twist or at a price, I think. Let's see. Or maybe this is the first time ever I pull rainbows and unicorns. Okay, I don't know. Let's find out together. 9 Cups. Why is it here? 4 Swords. Something out of nothing. Making love out of nothing at all. Right? Wasn't that a song from like the 80s or something? Something out of nothing. It just falls in your lap. It literally falls in your motherfucking lap. Wow. Strange. Or at least it seems that way. Actually, I think you manifested it some time ago. I think you're getting an old manifestation. I think something's coming in. This energy is tying with the Cancer energy, so this is for a lot of people watching. Okay? These two go together. Right? Which again is why I don't put timestamps here. Because I'd have to say, if you clicked on the Capricorn stamp, you also have to click the Cancer stamp. And somebody go, well, that's not me. It's not in my chart, so I won't do it. Well, then you're not going to get the whole picture. You're only going to get a partial reading. That's why I tell you often when things are clicking. It gives me a headache, but there it is when it's that far apart. But yeah, this is something you wished for. You wanted this. You've been dreaming about this person or thing or event. It could go either way. Huh? I don't know. Okay. What's here? 5 Swords. Yeah, it comes with a twist. It comes with a twist. I said it comes with a twist. Did I say it comes with a twist? What's the bridge? Yeah, the 5 of Cups. But it's not what you thought it would be. Oh, damn it. Why can't I get rainbows for once? Honestly, the only thing coming out of my ass is shit, not rainbows. Can I give you a Steve analogy here? You really wanted to bang that girl or that guy, and you finally get to, for some reason it works out, and halfway through it you're thinking, this isn't really good at all. We're not a good fit. This isn't good. It's not great. This is terrible. You end it with disappointment. I mean, I'm exaggerating, but it is kind of that. An old manifestation, you may have even forgotten you put it out there, shows up, a person you like, shows up. You finally get a date with that girl, with that guy, and it doesn't go right. Right? It's not what you thought it would be. Right? Stop thinking it'd be anything. I'm going to pull one more here. Chariot. It's part of your journey on this soulmate cycle. There's a lesson in it for you. I know you don't want to hear that. It's just a bad date. It's just a date that doesn't go as you thought it would. I can turn this into something really good. The 5 of Swords tells me you self-sabotaged it by thinking how it might go. Stop it. Okay, we have to stop doing that. We have to stop leaning 100% in one direction, and we have to stop putting expectations on outcomes. You set yourself up for disappointment. You actually create a that's the manifest I'm feeling. You manifested a self-fulfilling prophecy of disappointment. Because halfway through it or whatever, it didn't, well, this isn't going the way I thought it would. I thought they'd at least be wearing a top. But no. Whatever. It's part of your journey. It's a lesson in it for you. This can go as good as you want it to. Right? Stop trying to control the outcome. Just let the horses do what they want to fucking do. All right. Anyway, here we go. This might be near future influence for you. Probably an upcoming date or an event or something. This happens a lot around events, you know. I mean, whatever. Maybe you go into a Star Trek convention, or Star Trek or Star Wars convention. You thought everybody was going to love your Darth Vader costume, but they didn't. Well, okay, fine. Next time, don't make it out of toilet paper tubes and fucking old balloons. For starters, right there, you didn't look anything like Darth Vader, right? Don't be delusional about situations is my point. Be realistic. And always allow for the fact that things might not go how you thought they would. Right? Don't think they'll go anyway. Aquarius, position 11, my other wild card spot. Sometimes you guys show up. It might be red with this, I'm not sure. It might be red with Virgo because you showed up here in position 6. The Fool. I don't know. It's not you, it's somebody attached to you. I'm drawn to the wispy cloud here. It's that, what's that? They sometimes use it when somebody's talking street on TV or something. The person will say, "Don't act like you know me," right? Something like that. I don't know, I'm not from the streets, but don't act like you know me. That kind of, that's what I get here. Somebody has a very superficial view of you, but yet they think they know you. I always find that utterly annoying. You know, it's kind of a thing. I don't know. The Fool. King of Wands. What did I say? Superficial. Did I say superficial? I did. It's Fakey McFakerman's husband. The King of Wands. Somebody, I wanted to say somebody thinks you're arrogant or ego, but that's not it. This is their energy, then the environmental energy. Their opinion of you is skewed by their low opinion of themselves. It happens a lot with narcissists and things like that, or people who have delusions of grandeur. There's a lot of self-loathing with that. Entitled fuckwits have a lot of self-loathing. There's a lot of self-loathing I've always read off of trust fund babies, for example. I get a lot of them here in Los Angeles. There's a lot of self-loathing inside because our soul wants to do things on our own. It doesn't just want to be handed things. The ego wants to be handed things. It's not enough, right? It always leaves a pit in the stomach. Well, we didn't do this, right? You could buy all that. That's why a lot of them do drugs and alcohol. You could buy the Ferrari, but if Daddy bought it, it's different than if you earned the money and you bought it. It's different, right? It's totally different. So there's always some self-loathing. Whatever this is, you've got a person who hates themselves, so they obviously take those things and they project them onto you, those things that they hate about themselves. What's on top? The 8 of Cups. Give them a pass. Why is that here? The Ace of Cups, yeah. You may love this person. You may want to keep this person around. I would give them a pass. Very similar to what I said over here. These are different. This is definitely somebody lovey-dovey, somebody you might have a relationship with. Could be somebody you're in a relationship with now who just treats you poorly, you know, treats you whatever, takes out their shit on you. It might be time to walk away for your own sanity so that you can find something real, you know. I mean, what's the bridge? Yeah, see, 4 of Wands, so that you can find something real. It's what I said already. You're not going to have 4 of Wands with this character. How? You're always going to be, the minute you marry this King of Wands, you're going to be wondering if they're cheating, following them around. There's all of this energy just creates a swirl. As soon as you get attached to it and another energy gets attached, the King and Queen of Wands hire PIs to follow each other. He says he's going to shoot pool with his friend Ron. The Queen of Wands gets in the car and follows, or has a little page do it, or a Knight of Wands. You know, it is a bit of that. So, again, do what you want to do. Make your own decisions. But it might be time to set your sights elsewhere. See how somebody's treating you and ask yourself if you want to be treated like that for the rest of your life. Make your own decisions. Do what you want to do. I'm just reading the energy. You know, it's pretty heavy shit here. But it is also possible that someone who walked away offers you a marriage proposal. That is possible for a few of you. If that's the case, this is who you're dealing with. King of Wands. Same applies. Ask yourself if that's what you want. Do you want to be worried whether You're going to be in a long-term, 20-year plus, 30, 40 years with somebody who you're worried every day is going to be banging somebody or doing this or doing that or cheating or whatever. All right. I mean, if you don't care, that's fine, but it's just what it is. It's just what's here. Might be wise to look for love in all the right places. All right. They got you all wrong, but it's mostly because they're projecting onto you. Pisces, position 12, always read with 1 and 5. Don't know why about 5 yet. Look at that. There's the Queen of Wands. We were just talking about the Queen of Wands in relation to the King of Wands there. All right. Somebody very, very attracted to you. I get the lust energy here. I get the lust energy here on the lovers. Both of these have lust energy. It's an emperor. It's an emperor who's very attracted to you. But I don't feel like it's a soulmate. So much the sense of like it's not your runner or something like that. I feel like it's somebody at work trying to hit on you, or somebody new trying to hit on you. Yeah, they're very into you. And if you want to, go for it. Right? Absolutely. Knock yourself out. Have fun. Right? Just make sure you know it's very superficial. Don't let yourself get too deep with it. Right? Well, yeah. I think they're hoping you notice them. They might try and impress you. I don't know. It's probably the case. I have no idea. Like I said, one of the zodiac fly-through got somebody trying to impress them. I don't know who it was. But I've got sort of getting a little of that here. I don't know. Anyway, crossed by the 3 of Swords. It's what I said. I already said it. Make your own decisions. Do what you want to do. They're attracted to you. Yup, they probably want to bang you. Mm-hmm. And that's all it is. Don't take it any deeper than that. You do, there's your future. Right? Like I said, it's your future. I'm trying to keep you happy. Right? Something about this from the past will help you. Again, the whole reading ties together, especially the wild card position here. So you're going to have to do some lateral thinking, but everything... all I can do is go through it and point out some of the things that are bouncing. But there's a lot here. You know, everything I say matters. What's on top? Anytime there's a card that ties to another card on the table, that's important. 6 of Pentacles. Yeah, give to it if you want to. Yeah, it'll be fun. Knock yourself out. But that's all it is. Okay? It's fun. If you try to go deep with it, there you go. What's your bridge? See? 7 of Swords. I ain't making this shit up. It's right there. It's bullshit. It's the 7 of Swords. It's just superficial. If you try to go deep, that's where you end up. But there's something about this. Probably it's fun you need to have. Probably could use it. I don't know. Right? You learn something, my student. Right? Look, the Page of Pentacles from this experience. And what did I do? I already pointed over here to where you guys showed up in the reading. 6 of Cups. Something about this you will look back to, and it's a lesson you'll want to remember. I already said it. It's right here. Right? There's something you take away from this. It gets you past a fear. Maybe if you just got divorced or something like that, sometimes it's fun just to find someone and go out and try something new with someone. It's possible. The energy would read that way if that were the case. Absolutely it would. It gets you past the fear and initial sort of unknown thing. Gosh, I haven't been with anybody else in 50 years, Steve. Well, here you go. Somebody interested. Go, have your fun. Right? I mean, I don't know. Take it as it resonates. Just catch my drift. You don't have to take me literally, but that's how the energy translates. It could be a very small level thing or a high level thing. All right. 3 cards and a bottom card. Add it up, universe. Add all this up. What do we got here? 3 cards and a bottom card. Talk to me. What actions are they likely to take this week? It's a very involved reading, no doubt. Page of Wands. Fun. Cross in the center. Ace of Pentacles. Queen of Swords. And the Fool. The Fool was over here too. I'd like to paraphrase it rather than go through it. These are read center, left, right here. Yeah, you got somebody attached to you that's giving some serious thought to your situation. But I want you to keep in mind it's serious thought on their level. Their level is a page. So, yeah, they're going deep. But it's only as deep as they can go. Okay? So, having said that, set your expectations low. All right? That's all I can tell you. Set your expectations low. But something, you're right on the edge of something you've waited for a long fucking time. There'll be an opportunity to jump, but it'll be a narrow window. I'm not going to leave it there. Hold on a second. Tell me about the Fool. What the hell? Let's see. Moon. A Knight of Swords. And the Nine of Cups. And a narrow window. Yeah, I'm right. Yep. You get what you want here, but it's not about you speaking. Somebody here is afraid that you won't like what they have to say, so they're going to craft it in a way that they feel comfortable with, that they feel okay. It's not that they're crafting it in a way where they think it's what you want to hear. They're crafting it in a way where it's what they want to say or how they're comfortable saying it. So I don't know why, but it's important for you to keep that in mind. There is a definite difference there, okay? Again, as always, it's always wise not to have too many expectations. So, that's pretty much what we got here. That is your reading. I hope it was helpful. Good luck.